What if I told you the Los Angeles Dodgers just made a move so powerful, it could rewrite baseball history? What if one bold decision turned an already dominant team into something the rest of the league simply can't compete with? Imagine a roster where every at-bat feels like a highlight reel waiting to happen. Could this be the moment that defines the next decade of baseball? Or are we witnessing the birth of an unstoppable dynasty? Stay tuned, because what just happened in Los Angeles might change everything you thought you knew about the Dodgers. Some say the Dodgers are unbeatable, a flawless machine built for endless championships. Others believe all dynasties eventually crumble under their own weight. But what if this time, the Dodgers have found the one missing piece that turns greatness into immortality? While critics argue their reign can't last forever, ESPN is calling them inevitable. Fans are celebrating. Rivals are panicking. So, which is it, dominance on borrowed time or the beginning of something baseball has never seen before? Let's break down how this shocking move could silence every doubter and make history in ways no one expected. The moment this news hit, everything changed. Phones lit up, social media went wild, and even ESPN couldn't believe what just happened. The Dodgers pulled off a signing that feels more like a movie plot than real life, a move that could define the next era of baseball. You think you've seen this team at their best? Think again. Because what's coming next might just make every other MLB franchise question their future. Stay right here, because in the next few minutes, you'll understand why everyone's saying the same thing: no one can stop the Dodgers now. Before we get started, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to Los Angeles Dodgers Club, and ring the notification bell so you never miss an update about the boys in blue, because what's happening right now is going to make every Dodger fan's heart race. The Dodgers just pulled off a move that's shaking the baseball world to its core. ESPN can't stop talking about it, fans are stunned, and rivals are panicking because the Los Angeles Dodgers have officially signed Japan's biggest baseball superstar, Munetaka Murakami, completing what many are calling the final piece of their unstoppable three-peat dream. The second this news broke, social media exploded. Murakami's name has been floating around MLB circles for years as the next big thing from Japan, a generational slugger with raw power, poise, and charisma that remind fans of prime Shohei Ohtani. But now, he's not just a Japanese superstar, he's a Los Angeles Dodger. And that changes everything. ESPN analysts reacted instantly. One said, "No one can stop them now." The Dodgers might have the most complete and dominant roster in modern baseball history. Think about that for a second. ESPN, the biggest sports network in the world, just called the Dodgers unstoppable. And who could argue? After back-to-back championships and a third on the horizon, the Dodgers have now added a young powerhouse who just finished one of the best seasons in Nippon professional baseball. Murakami crushed home runs, came through in the clutch, and flashed elite defense at third base. Now imagine that kind of talent added to a lineup that already has Ohtani, Mookie Betts, and Freddie Freeman. It almost feels unfair, like something straight out of a video game. But it's real. The Dodgers just turned a super team into something even scarier. Murakami isn't just a big signing, he's a statement. The Dodgers are saying to the rest of Major League Baseball, "We're not done, we're building a dynasty." And the timing couldn't be better. With Ohtani healthy and back to form, Betts locked in, and Freeman as consistent as ever, Murakami gives the Dodgers another elite left-handed power bat that can completely change games. ESPN's Jeff Passan called it a move that redefines the balance of power in MLB. According to him, the Dodgers aren't just chasing another title, they're building something that'll be remembered for decades. Analysts on Baseball Tonight even said this could be the start of a historic run. The Dodgers might not stop at 3, they could win 4 or 5 straight if they keep this core together. And Dodger fans can feel it. This signing gives everyone in Los Angeles chills, because this team doesn't just win, they entertain. Grand slams, highlight reel defense, fireworks every night, that's Dodgers baseball. Let's talk about Murakami himself. He's only 25, yet he's already done what most players dream of. In Japan, he was a 2-time MVP, a home run king, and the youngest player ever to hit 50 homers in a season. His swing is pure, effortless power, the kind that sounds different off the bat. Scouts describe him as having Bryce Harper's fire with Freddie Freeman's discipline. That's how special he is. And his connection with Shohei Ohtani makes this story even better. Two Japanese icons, now teammates in Los Angeles, that's huge. Imagine the energy at Dodger Stadium when Murakami bats right after Ohtani. Japanese flags waving, camera flashes lighting up the park, 50,000 fans holding their breath before the swing. It's going to be electric. It's also a brilliant business move. Japan's fan base is massive, and now with both Ohtani and Murakami, the Dodgers have locked in international attention. Merchandise will fly off the shelves, TV ratings will skyrocket, and Dodger Stadium will feel like the center of the baseball universe. The Dodgers aren't just LA's team anymore, they're becoming a global baseball empire. What's even more impressive is how perfectly this fits into the Dodgers' long-term plan. They've been smart, patient, and aggressive. They built a strong core, kept their finances flexible, and waited for the right opportunities. First came Ohtani. Then they boosted their pitching staff. Now, they've landed Murakami. Every move has been calculated, every piece fitting perfectly. Even ESPN's Stephen A. Smith said the Dodgers are playing chess while everyone else is playing checkers. He's right. The Yankees are scrambling, the Braves are trying to hold on, the Astros are slowing down. Meanwhile, the Dodgers just keep getting stronger, younger, and more dangerous. And here's the scary part: Murakami is still improving. He's not even in his prime yet. He's learning, adapting, and about to be coached by one of the best developmental staffs in baseball. Once he adjusts to MLB pitching, and that won't take long, he's going to cause chaos for opposing pitchers. Manager Dave Roberts called it a game changer. He's managed some great teams, but this one might be his best ever. Picture this lineup: Betts, Ohtani, Freeman, Murakami, Smith, Lux. There's no weak spot. Every inning's a nightmare for pitchers. Even rival managers are worried. One anonymous NL skipper said, if they stay healthy, everyone else is fighting for second place. That's how dominant this team looks right now. The Dodgers aren't just stacked with talent, they have chemistry. This isn't a bunch of stars thrown together for headlines. They genuinely play for each other. Ohtani's quiet leadership, Freeman's professionalism, Betts' energy, and now Murakami's fire, it's the perfect mix. And having another Japanese star will only make that clubhouse even tighter. There's an emotional side to this too. Murakami grew up idolizing MLB legends like Ichiro Suzuki and Hideki Matsui. Now he's following in their footsteps, not just making it to the majors, but joining a team that represents the dream of international baseball unity. The Dodgers scouting team deserves huge credit. They spotted Murakami's potential early, stayed in touch, and handled the signing with total professionalism. The deal is massive, one of the biggest ever for a Japanese position player, but it's worth every penny. The Dodgers aren't just buying stats, they're investing in legacy. They're making sure the next decade of baseball runs through Los Angeles. ESPN's Get Up summed it up perfectly: the Dodgers don't rebuild, they reload. While other teams are patching holes or chasing quick fixes, the Dodgers are setting up for a long reign. At this point, the question isn't if they'll win another World Series, it's how many. Because right now, no one seems ready to stop them. The Phillies? Maybe. The Braves? Possibly. But do they really have the depth, the star power, or the chemistry to go toe-to-toe with this lineup? It's hard to see it. The Dodgers have the perfect combination: elite talent, unstoppable offense, deep pitching, and world-class leadership. And now, with Murakami, they've added a player whose presence changes the entire atmosphere of a game. Fans are going wild online, posting artwork, mock lineups, and celebration videos. Dodgers Nation is alive, and even neutral fans admit this is baseball history in the making. For Murakami, this is more than just a signing, it's a dream come true. Standing at Dodger Stadium in that blue jersey, knowing he's part of a team chasing a three-peat, it's a story straight out of a movie. Every camera will be on him, every fan will cheer, and every home run will echo around the world. So what's next? Expect fireworks. Expect swagger, confidence, and hunger. Because the Dodgers know what's at stake. 3 championships in a row isn't just history, it's immortality. And with Murakami now in Dodger blue, that dream feels closer than ever. ESPN wrapped it up best: if this team stays healthy, it's over. The Dodgers are inevitable. And that's exactly how it feels, inevitable. Los Angeles has done it again. They've built not just a roster, but a phenomenon. The Dodgers are the heartbeat of baseball, and everyone else is just trying to keep up. So get ready, Dodgers fans, the countdown to a three-peat starts now. If you're as hyped as we are, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to Los Angeles Dodgers Club, and share this video with every Dodger fan you know, because history is being written right before our eyes, and no one can stop them now.